attempt at bringing an electric car to the mobile game franchise is one thing I will not be happy with. First, let's get into the car and then get into the background history of why there's only just one new update in this thing. This is the DeLorean Alpha 5. It's a electric supercar slash four-door. It's a four-door? No, it's a two-door coupe of all sorts. A two-door electric coupe from the now reborn earlier brand of the time machine car, DeLorean. Of course, why the only single update? Well, and why only that single new car and special event? Simple. If you've been living under a rock, Fire Monkeys had a huge layoff, which had both the team staff of NFS and Rail Racing 3 cut. It also cut the Sims mobile version, I believe. Now, why am I bringing this news here as something very different? Because this news correlates to this update as well. There is only just one single car, and this is the only new car of the update. There is nothing new at all. All the other events that are after this is just the flashback events. And I believe this game is reaching its end of its life. And I'm very sure why. The massive layoffs in the Fire Monkey studios, and the less content in Rail Racing 3 and this game is equal to less content. And this car doesn't even sound like an electric car as well. Why? Because this car sounds like a Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. When you start from 0 RPM, you will notice that this car is very silent. But when you hit the nitros and get to 8,000 RPM, you will notice that they've directly copied the sound from Porsche. Now, of course, we can't blame them, but the layoffs had an impact, and it has an impact on the game's overall final product as well, which is the actual reason why this car isn't even good at all. And as for the special event, you fully need to focus on the power upgrades. Also, this car is an all-rounder, but it'll be more dependent on the power engine and the turbo upgrades. This thing doesn't even have an engine because it's just running on 4 motors and that's it. So they should have put a motor upgrade instead of what, engine? Yep. As for the rest, this is a normal type of event, and I also only managed to do 4 days. And this car doesn't even sound like an electric one. And that's basically it. It's just a attendance. You can actually do the regular and get the car. There won't be any point. This is the only newest car in the game itself, and there's nothing to do with it until EA kills this game for good, which might happen thanks to those big layoffs we've seen from the news. Nothing more than this. I was only able to complete 4 days. This car does not even have any sound because it's an electric. It should have had the remote control car kind of sound, but this isn't. In the end, it's just a attendance event. Maybe we're going to see less content from now.